Okay, let's have a look at some of these big ones here. Evaluate the expression. Okay, now this means, what if you know what a, y, or x is, you replace these letters with a number given to you and find out what the actual answer is. Okay, evaluate it. Now I'm going to do this big hard one down here, question 9. All right, now remember, let's have a look. X is -2, so I'm going to put a -2 where the x is. Okay, the x isn't there anymore, it's -2. Y is going to be 3, so y is going to be 3 right here. And a is going to be -4 right there. Okay, so let's have a think about this. Let's go to this. X is -2. So here we go. Remember, x was -2. So there we go. Y was 3 and a was -4. That's why I've replaced the letters with the numbers. Now remember, you can think of these numbers as something over 1. It's like just multiplying fractions, okay? 4 is 4 over 1. So let's have a look at this one here. Multiply numerators, multiply denominators. 1 times -2 is -2. 3 times 1, denominator, is 3. Plus 5 times 3 is 15. 2 times 1 on the bottom is 2. Right, we have that as just fractions now. What's this one? -1 times -4, and be careful, 2 negatives make a positive, remember? So that's going to give you 4 thirds. So what we're going to do now is we are going to add 2 fractions and then we're going to multiply by this fraction. Okay, common denominator of 3 and 2. Let's just work it over here and I'll move on to another sheet. So common denominator of 3 and 2 is going to be 6, isn't it? Okay, so we've got 6. Right, how have I gone from 3 to a 6? I've multiplied by 2. Do the same to the numerator. That will give you -4. Okay, how have I gone from a 2 to a 6? I've multiplied by 3, multiply the numerator by 3, you get 45. Okay, right, I'm moving to another sheet, but look at this. Think of commutative law. Okay, do it back to front. What's 45/6? Take away 4/6. That sounds like to me 41/6. Yeah, 45/6 minus 4/6, 41/6. Okay, so remember, we're now going to multiply it by 4 thirds. You know what? I might be able to squeeze it in right here next to it. So remember, that bit was just that, but we've still got to multiply by 4 thirds. Horrible numbers. You can do a bit of simplification here. You can just multiply 41 by 4 and 6 by 3, but I'm just going to divide these two diagonally by 2. That'll give me 2. Divide that by 2, that'll give me 3. So your final answer, what's 41 times 2? Well, is that the hard bit? That's 82. What's 3 times 3 on the bottom? That's 9, and that, folks, is your answer. We normally like to put it in these little curly parentheses, okay? But 82 over 9 is the answer, okay? And that's it. You don't have to change it to a mixed number. 82 over 9 is fine.